Paynter Dixon Touring Car Masters. We've just had initial race this weekend for the Dometic Trophy. It was won by Andrew Fisher, but it is probably the most dramatic finish of all time.
Yeah, look, it was a tight tussle all race with Bruce, and we'd sort of swapped the leads a couple of times, and basically I saw the checkered flag coming out, so I've come off the throttle a little bit. He hasn't seen the checkered flag, thought he was got a run on me, and just pulled to the outside, got on the throttle going over the start-finish line, hit the white paint, turned the car sideways, stage left as they say, and into the side of my car, and then we're both pirouetting down backwards across the, down past the finish line, down the first corner, and he almost rolled it. I managed to stay mostly on the track, and so it was pretty exciting times. They say it was the closest race finish ever, and probably the most spectacular as well.
So you've come across the finish line celebrating, and all of a sudden you're going the wrong way, backwards and all over the track.
Yeah, look, I've come through over the finish line, just gone to get the button on the radio to thank the team, and just all of a sudden I got a handful of opposite lock as I've done that. So, look, for me it was a little bit controlled. I was able to control it going down and looking sort of where everyone was and that sort of stuff, but it was a pretty wild ride from Bruce's account.
It's down towards the finish line. He's walked on water here today, and Andrew Fisher wins, and there's contact right at the end of the race. They both go off.
Oh,
incredible!
How did it not roll? Bruce Williams' thing almost tipped over, launched into the air.
Well, we're with Bruce Williams. We just spoke to Andrew Fisher. What's your take on what happened at the end of that race?
Oh, look, the whole race was pretty exciting. I mean, we had a really good run at the start on a clear track, and I thought to myself, I'm going to clear out here, and the car was really fantastic. And then, of course, on the restart, it's side by side, and I was on the dirty side, and I nearly had a crash on the restart, and Andrew got past me, and I still had a lot more speed, but you know, he used all the track up, and look, it was really good. I mean, we've come to really respect each other, and to be honest, I got a call the lap before to say there were 2 laps to go, and for some reason my thing was really fast in the bottom half of the straight each lap, and I got a run thinking there was still another lap to go, and I couldn't see the checkered flag because I was concentrating on him, and he lifted off obviously at the start finish line, and I was still hard on it, and there was excitement.
Did you feel the air under you?
To be honest, it was one of the more scary moments I've had in a while. The first thing I thought I was going to hit the inside wall, and then I couldn't see Andrew, and I thought he was somewhere near me, and I thought this is going to be big, we're going to crash into each other again. But actually it was the second impact when I hit the old crossover part of the track. The car really hit hard, and even my visor came down on the helmet, and I thought then maybe it would roll over, but look, I felt more like an idiot than anything. But I've looked at the in-car, and it's a bit more obvious now as to what happened, and as I said, I didn't realise that the race was over, so I was still trying to win the race.
Winner of race 7 of the Paynter Dixon Touring Car Masters was Stephen Johnson. His 41st victory in the category, and it looks like it was one of the toughest.
It was, yeah, absolutely. I mean, Ryan and the whole multi-spares crew have got that new Tirana flying, and you know, there was a couple of times here in the race I thought that we were going to get overtaken, especially at turn 1 there at one stage. I thought he was really close. I was watching, and he just didn't go on with it. I guess it's a testament to the way 2 different teams work as well, because generally the lighter, more nimble Tirana starts to come good at the end of the race, but he seems to set his car up to be fast at the start. I'm a bit opposite. I try to get the bigger, heavier Mustang to last a bit longer at the end of the race, and I think by about lap 6 or 7 we just started to edge away a couple of tenths a lap, and you know, just had that sort of second buffer at the end.
Good battle going on for third. It involved Adam Garwood and this man, Ryle Harris.
Yeah, unfortunately, you know, I saved the tyres in the middle stint of the race then, and I come back hard at Adam. But unfortunately, he's blocked coming into the left-hander, which he's got every right to do, and just caught me off guard because obviously he's on the dirty part of the track, so he's pulled up a little bit earlier than what he had been the previous lap. And completely my fault. I got caught out by it, and I just pulled out at the last second, but it wasn't enough, and we clipped him, and you know, there's damage to our car and no doubt damage to his car, and I feel like a bit of a doofus, but we had good pace. We've been struggling with the car all weekend, and at Phillip Island, and we finally sort of turned the corner. I think it was much better in that race. We had good pace. It's still not where it needs to be, but we'll hopefully get there. But I just feel bad for the boys. You know, Woody and Robbo and the whole team, they worked tirelessly, and yeah, I just put my hand up for that one. It's my fault, and you know, maybe too aggressive, and just caught me off guard, and I should have just used my lemon spread a bit more there, and yeah, that's all I can say really about that one.